There was a movie that came out a while ago that we don't agree with, and which a lot of Democrats don't agree with either, based on the philosophy of Felicity Jones, that sort of some races should be separate from each other. And it was called Wakanda Forever. So it was a movie about sort of African American people, white people, and Hispanic people being segregated, sort of. Like, I don't know if you noticed that. Anyway, we don't believe in that. But, like, Beetlejuice believes in something way different. What happened in Africa to some people is good. Because, like, what happened is, like, a lot of North Africa is communist, dude. And, like, we think the Russians returning to Sudan is a good thing because the people of North Africa need a government again because they've been made communist and they're always super liberal in that way. Sort of like if Gozer is in your country and like she didn't have anything to, let's say she didn't have anything to do with the creation of communism or something like that, or even if she does, she doesn't have a government now in America because she would never pay attention to what like conservative governors and government officials would say. She needs a literal government. And so, like, unlike what happened in Wakanda Forever, where, like, Hispanic people, African American people, and actually, like, in a racist way, sort of slender African American people were separate from, like, fatter Jehovahite African American people. So they're called Samites and Jehovites were separate from each other. Like, and Gemites, there were, like, 3 African American societies then. Actually, there were 5, but there was the Society of Andrea as well, and the Society of Senza as well. So, like, these societies were different, and Gideon Society was separate as well. These are racist words. Unlike the society, we don't like that sort of racism. But we do think, like, people in America who are liberal do not have a government right now. Okay? And so we think they should just form a separate society. Okay? Something sort of like California is what Soko's going for. To us, the Republic of California is like a separate country, dude. And, like, we think Gozer should move there so she can have a government to, like, represent her, like, interests or something like that. Whereas today, like, nothing like that is happening. She's behind enemy lines and making movies that aren't being, like, watched, actually, like Sisu 2, the sequel, about, like, killing the Russians and stuff.